Good evening everyone, myself Pooja Singh. Here I am going to teach you the Indian stratigraphy. This is the part 2. In this I will tell you about the Dharwar craton. So in the whole video I will tell you about what is the processes involved, what how the Dharwar craton has been evolved, what is the composition of Dharwar craton, in how many parts it is being divided, the insert its morphology, that Eastern Dharwar craton, Western Dharwar craton, and which is divided by Chitradurga shear zone, and also there is mid part is also you can see the close plate granite. uh, so let's start. So this is about the Dharwar craton. So first of all I will tell you how the Dharwar craton actually is formed. So I have referred some few research paper to include these information for you. uh, I have not referred any particular book, but I have totally dependent on the research papers related to Dharwar Craton. If you ask for, I will mention in the description box for those research papers. So basically, Dharwar Craton is a collage of three cratonic blocks with distinct tectonic and magmatic history, that is east, west, and central part, which is amalgamated by subduction accretion along suture zone. So all these three micro blocks are amalgamated by subduction accretion along suture. This is not abduction, is this subduction. So you will find a lot of ultramafic rock in Dharwar Craton, which tells you about that the process which is by which it is get formed. The whole the stratigraphy is formed by the subduction process, and it is a classic example of Paleomesoarchean. The whole Dharwar Craton is divided into Eastern Dharwar and Western Dharwar, which is separated by close spread granite. And you will find that the Neo-Archean age of the Dharwar has the heterogeneous mental composition. The Eastern Dharwar and Western Dharwar is greenstone built, while the close spread granite is granitic emplacement. You will easily what I have told you right now, you can easily see those features in the picture in the upcoming slide. So let's go to the those pictures. So this is the whole stratigraphy of Dharwar craton. Let me zoom it out. So at the bottom of this picture you can see the Gorur gneiss, which is of Paleo-Archean age, then Sargur group, which is of Meso-Archean age, and then Baba Budan and Chitradurga group. Baba Budan and Chitradurga group is of Neo-Archean age. The whole Neo-Archean age is of mental heterogeneity. We'll see in the Neo-Archean has the mental heterogeneity. So in the more pictures of my slide you can see the mental heterogeneity very easily. So let's go for the example of mental heterogeneity. So here let me point out. So here you can see the comatite, and uh, here in Baba Buddhan it is not given in descriptive way. So let me point in the earlier slide. Here you can see the ultramafics and felsic volcanics. So the felsic and ultramafic and then your comatite, these all are of totally uh, different composition. Felsic is totally different from ultramafic. Ultramafic is totally different from mafic. So here you can see the heterogeneity of mantle. uh, so so what I have told, the Neo-Archean age, this particular Baba Budan and Chitradurga group is of Neo-Archean age. So in the Neo-Archean age you can easily see the heterogeneity. This is the Neo-Archean age, Baba Budan and Chitradurga. Here is TTG and Gneiss Granite Kolar group. This indicates your mental heterogeneity, which is formed under different settings of your continental crust subduction. And this is the picture of the Western Dharwar Craton and Eastern Dharwar Craton, which is separated by Chitradurga Seer Zone. So, in this slide, features of the Eastern Dharwar and Western Dharwar Craton, you can relate this particular slide where I have written about the features to this picture, this colorful picture. So, let me read out for you. So basically, the Eastern Dharwar Craton is your older than the Western Dharwar Craton, and the Eastern Dharwar Craton composition is potassic granitoid, TTG ketoid biotite, 2 mica granite, and which is separated by Chitradurga shear zone, and it has the less proportion of greenstone than the Western Dharwar Craton. So let me show you this, the how the Eastern Dharwar Craton has the less proportion of greenstone. So here you can see uh, the Western Dharwar Craton has more greener portion as compared to Eastern Dharwar Craton, which has a more red one. Color is more dominant in the Eastern Dharwar Craton. So here the green color indicates your greenstone. So in the Eastern Dharwar Craton, you will easily you can see that there is less proportion of greenstone, and in Western Dharwar Craton there is more proportion of greenstone. So Western Dharwar Craton has more preservation and proportion of greenstone, while the Eastern Dharwar Craton is has the less proportion as well as preservation of greenstone. So that's all for Eastern Dharwar and Western Dharwar Craton. Now coming towards the close-spread granite, which is of 2.6 Ga, and which is emplaced by syntectonic method. Syntectonic means the emplacement which occurs while the tectonics was happening, and there was a shear zone found during the those tectonic events which is of anastomosing nature, and in that particular active shear zone this particular glowsprit granite is being emplaced, and which is a large batholith. As I have told in my earlier video that the how the shield is being actually evolved, that is first the nucleus is formed and then accretion happens and finally the stabilization. So the stabilization of this whole Dharwar craton is indicated by the emplacement of closed press granite, which is the stabilization. And these heterogeneity, different accretion methods, is you can easily see the accretions in the Dharwar craton, and nucleus is also first found in Hoserinpur. That I have not mentioned that particular name in my slide. So first the nucleus will form, then the accretion will happen, and then finally the stabilization will happen. So you can see my earlier video so that you can easily relate this Dharwar craton to that particular previous video, and you have not to remember why these Neo-Archean has shown the heterogeneity. There is certain ample amount of proof that heterogeneity is being there. If you want to study more about the Harvard Craton, you can refer the more research paper regarding it. If you have any doubt or you want me to tell you more about the Dharwar Craton, if you have any question in your mind, please ask me in the comment section so that I can tell you more about this particular Craton. As if now, what I think this is more than enough for the Dharwar Craton. So please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.